Well, hello folks, welcome along to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back here following the Custard Haulers in all their delivering around Europe. And yes, the West Balkans DLC is out on the 19th, and this will be, I think, the final episode before that is out. So we need to haul ass down towards that area of the map. We're currently sitting in Lithuania, where we left off last time in the capital Vilnius. But we've now just picked up a job here, and you can see it behind us. We've got a load of cars that we're taking from this capital all the way down to the capital of Hungary, Budapest. So we're going a fair old distance. It is 643 miles, 17 hours and 15 minutes. An absolute beast of a journey, but someone's got to do it, haven't they? Let's head off and do some driving. We managed in the last episode to do a completely perfect delivery from Riga to Vilnius, which was nice, which gave us the first on the Grand Tour achievement, where you've got to do a perfect delivery between 5 different locations in the Road to the Black Sea. No, not the Road to the Black Sea. What was it? The Balkans DLC. I can't remember what it's called, but that DLC. Yeah, we got the first one of those. I was going to be doing one to Russia, but I realised how quickly the drop of the new DLC was going to be happening. So I thought, well, maybe we don't do that just yet. Instead, I thought let's get down there. Got some updates to talk about with regards to what's going on with the West Balkans DLC. Well, actually, more precisely, the updates that were put forward in 1.48.5, which was released recently. Because there's some interesting things in there that maybe, or one particular interesting thing in there which people might not be aware of, so I will make you aware of that. We had a quiz question in the last episode. I'm going to give you the answer to that in a little bit. I'll give you the quiz question again because no one actually put it in the comments, but I'll let you have a little think about it. Oh, I'm going right here. And I've got another quiz question for you, my favourite European geography quiz question, so look out for that as well. Right, we'll drive on a little bit and then I'll give you the answer to the last quiz question. The question itself was, which 2 European countries have the outline of the country on the flag? Right, have a think about that and I'll see you in a second. Oh, didn't time that well. Train just coming past us. It's going dark at the minute. It's 8 at night. We're just under the 600 mile mark, which is good. 16 hours to go for the delivery, and we've just been going through forest. Basically, it's been a really fun little drive, and just been going through a lot of forest as this enormous train comes past. That's good. I want to show you briefly the map. So we haven't gone particularly far, but this is where we're going. It's fairly desolate. We are heading to the east of Warsaw, and we go through this Polish city of Białystok. I think we actually do go through it. Another city of Lubin, which we'll go through, but a lot of small roads going all the way down to Kasice, which is that Czech city? I thought it. No, it can't be. That's miles away. Or is that Hungary? Is that just north of Hungary? Okay. So that's Poland as well. And then we head back west towards Budapest, but we are really on the sort of the border of the map all the way down here. Right. So I'll see you in a sec. Hope you're thinking about the answer to that quiz question. And as I say, once I've given you that one, I'll give you another one to put down in the comments. Unfortunately, no one actually answered it in the comments this time around, but I'm sure this next one you'll know some of the answers to it. So I'm looking forward to giving you that one. Well, good morning, folks. We've just had a little sleep. We picked up some petrol, and now we're going to head off we're going to take the shortcut because we can. I'm sure the cars will be fine. And there we go, nice little sleep. 15 hours 40 to go. Yeah, we'll come back in a little way, and we'll give you those quiz questions. So yeah, there is a very few gas stations on this route. Very few rest stops. So that is why I thought I'd take advantage, because it's going to be a long way until the next one. So we'll enjoy this morning, which is a little bit overcast, and hopefully get some hard miles done before we see you next time. Oh, here we go. I think we're just crossing the border here, out of Lithuania into the EU. I thought Lithuania were in the EU, but I think that's what's just happened. So that's good. So I think we're now in Poland, which is nice. Yeah, not huge a distance covered since we were last together, but I thought I'd just bring you back for that. And we're heading into yet another forest. There is a lot of forests on this route. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? I do like this, as you sort of head into the forest. We had that's a story worth telling. So we went to, I can't remember if I actually told this story before, but you may know I was away for a little bit. I went to Canada for to visit my wife's family. So she's Canadian, and one of the nights we went over to visit her friend, and we went off on the so this is basically, she lives out near Ottawa, so most of the time we were travelling kind of on the main roads around Ottawa, but for this one time we actually went north of Ottawa, because we felt it would be a lot quicker to go there, going out through the sticks and everything. And it was lots and lots of fields. It was corn time, so loads of corn and stuff. And we went through this massive forest just up there, and sort of thinking this would be just like the worst place to break down. So we got out there, had a really nice time. It was pretty late when we were coming back, and we managed to hit a pothole on the way back. Didn't really think anything of it at the time, and then all of a sudden, car started pulling to the right, and we just got into this like forest area, nothing around, and completely pitch black. And yeah, the tyre was completely shot. That was fun. But yeah, that was a little bit of fun, and we didn't have any tools in the back to change the tyre. So luckily, we just about had service there and managed to get someone to come and fix it at 12 at night, which was crazy. But it was a fun little bit of Canadian experience that was. But just out the window, all you could see was the silhouette of the trees, these massive trees everywhere. And and then I sort of, because I was just sort of getting out, looking at things, and then my wife said, well, because I didn't think there was anything particularly dangerous out there, and we said, oh well, there's not really, but we might have some elk, so we might have some sort of moose and other sort of maybe a wolf or something. Stick in the car then. Anyway, right, I think this is the first place. Look at that on the right. It's like a mosque out there. Really cool. Yeah, this is the city of Bialystok. So what we are going to probably just do here is just make sure that we pick up the question mark. So we'll do that. That's here. But we are going to go through it, so we will. There we go, Bialystok. Oh no! 1,200. I was going 11 miles an hour. That was I was too busy worrying about other things. Where's the police? I didn't see them. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's a huge wedge of money, but you will notice we've got 86,000 euros in the bank. We had a lot, didn't have anything anywhere near like that when we started. So yeah, that is the work of our two stalwarts working out of Leipzig. What's all this? Like this weird network thing up the top? What is that for? What the heck is? Yeah, so we just had a recruitment agency. But what are those things for? Oh Christ. Shit. Yeah, luckily we don't need to be perfect on this delivery. I'm not sure what went wrong there. Something went wrong. Something went horribly wrong. Anyway, let's not worry about that too much. Right, I'll see you in a bit as we move on to the next town. We've got a long old... Oh Christ. Eep. Right, sorry, please. That's the last thing I need to bang into is the bloody police car, but yeah, there we go. Through safely. Yeah, it's a long old way to get to the next one. 469 miles to go. So we made a big dent into the drive, but still a long old distance to go, and a long way to go until the next city as well. So I'll actually give you the answers before we sign off for this little bit. We'll give you the answers for the two countries, European countries, which have the outline of the country on their flags. Hopefully someone got at least one of these, or one of those is Cyprus, and the other one is a relatively new European country which is going to be appearing in the new DLC, and it's Kosovo. Yeah, go and have a look at the flags and you will see that. Anyway folks, I want to talk in a bit about the new update and some of the cool features that have been included in the game, sort of physical features that are in the game now that you might not be aware of. So I'll see you in a second to talk about that. Looks like a pretty cool bridge coming up in front as we're just almost getting to the 400 mile mark. So we're just heading over this bridge. It's like an estuary or something down there. Pretty nice. Yeah, that's worth a photo, isn't it? Yeah, so pretty nice. Just over 11 hours to go. So we have made a big old dent into this journey. And I have to say there are more sleep areas than I gave it credit for. There's a few additional areas that we could sleep at along this route, which didn't seem like they were on the map when I was first looking, but maybe you just need to go in a bit closer. But yeah, it's a very sort of basic sleep area that we're going past there on the left side. Nice, but I mean the countryside's been nice. We're going through sort of little towns. Yeah, I think I caught on camera. I think that we got caught by the police. Yeah, I did, because it was a massive fine. So we're going through these little villages, and it means that we have these kind of quite a lot of changes in speed, which is a little frustrating because you don't necessarily see it coming, and all of a sudden you're not necessarily paying attention and you've been caught by the police. But you wouldn't think there'd be so many police around these sort of areas, but yet there they all are. Anyway folks, we'll head on down the road a little bit more, and I think we've got another village or city coming up fairly soon, so we'll see you for then. Ooh, this is a funny little bit of a road here. Quite like this. They've got a speed camera there as well to stop those people kind of cutting the corner and speeding through it. I mean, for a lorry like us, we can't physically go through there at any speed at all. But it's a nice little bit of road that going underneath the railway. Yeah, we're just under 9 hours away now, so really are picking up the miles. You can see the sleep indicator saying that we are probably going to need to sleep again fairly soon, but you can see in the background there we've got another city coming up, and this is Lubin, I believe it is. I'm assuming this is Lubin. That's the city that we've got to pick up. Just on the, yeah, there we go, Lublin. So there isn't anything, any question marks or anything like that to pick up here. We're just going to get the city, and we'll see what it's like. And it's very, very nice. Yeah, liking this. Lublin discovered. I mean, I have to say, I've never heard of this city. Zero idea about it, but there we go. And we're going to go towards that, whatever that is in the background. Is that another like religious building? Not sure. DHL on the right, I think. Yeah. Doesn't matter where you are. DHL look exactly the same. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so we're going to be turning right, they're all going to be turning left. There's nothing left. I think that goes into Russia or Belarus or something. So we're just going to go left here. We are still going to be avoiding doing any sleeping just yet, and there is a hotel that we could stay out there. I imagine, you know, it looks a little bit on the slightly unfun side to stay at, but what's that up there? No idea. I just love how SCS just bring all of these kind of local anomalies into the game. It's absolutely brilliant. They do their research, don't they? Right, we're going to go forward a little bit, and then we'll talk about what SCS have done to the with the new update, because it is pretty cool. Well, it's night time. We're going to double sleep in the hope that we'll re-emerge early in the morning. There we go. Had a little barbecue last night, enjoyed ourselves, and we're popping out right here. So, because this is a World of Trucks job, we can do that, and it's fine. So we are refreshed, we're happy, and we've just got 6 hours 22 minutes to go. 250 miles is all we're going to do. So let's just talk about the new update, which was 1.48.5. I mentioned that in the last episode because I reckon that it did cause a little crash in the game. I'd not had a crash before, and it just I had one, which I think was due to that. But I might well be wrong. But what have they done? Well, obviously, the update is mainly there to do the under the hood stuff to get things ready for the new DLC, which will be coming out very, very soon. As I say, in about, well, when this video goes out in 3 days, so it's gonna be it's getting ready for that. But what they have also done, it's not just that, they have made some changes to the base game, which is kind of related, but it's not quite. And I think the really cool one, in my mind at least, is that they have done some city updates for Ancona and Bari in Italy, northern Italy. So those two cities have been updated, and there has been a new city included in the base game. So this is the Italian city of Trieste, which I have to say I've never ever heard of, but it is a port city, and that has been included in the base game. So you should be able to look at your map and you'll see that in northern Italy. The reason that that's in there now is because SCS have been thinking about how you can access the new cities in the new DLC, and they needed a city like that, which was I think a common access point, at least from a port point of view. So that's why it's there. I did read. I was reading through the comments on what people were saying about it, and there was this one person who left this comment about how bad his experience was in Trieste when he visited it with his wife, which included him getting food poisoning after eating some tuna from there. So watch out, don't have sandwiches if you go there. And almost immediately arriving there was just like this really dramatic instance of road rage where someone got knocked over, and then they shouted at the person, the driver shouted at the person who got knocked over. So he wasn't impressed. Anyway, right, we're going to drive on. Let's have a look where we are on the map. We're about halfway, maybe a bit further from halfway between Lubin and Kosice, and that's not a huge distance then away from Budapest. So I'll probably see you when we get back to Kosice, and I will give you the next quiz question for next week. Oh, wow. Just look at the hills in the background here. That is absolutely gorgeous. I think the lighting just makes it feel like a really hot summer's day or summer's morning, and then you've got the hills in the background. You just almost look so inviting there. You just think, oh, that would be nice to go for a walk out there. But yeah, just love what this game does. Really draws you in with its with the way the graphics work. And it's not just the graphics themselves, which are really, really good. It's just the way they use lighting. Still has mentioned this a few times, but I think they are absolute experts in the way to use light, and it really feels incredibly realistic. Right, I'll see you shortly as we go past yet another parking space. There's a lot of people who do a lot of parking in eastern Poland. That's what I've come to. Well, it's the conclusion I've come to anyway. Almost immediately though, here is the Polish border. So we are. Where are we going to? Russia? No, we're not going to Russia. Slovakia? Was that? Yeah, into Slovakia. I didn't think we were doing that, but there we go. We're in Slovakia. So as we head down, a little tank up there, very nice. Oh no, he's got. Oh, look, what's that? Like an artillery gun. Why have we got those things there? That's rather cool. It's a sign. I guess this is different DLC again. This is not part of the Going East DLC. Which one's Slovakia in? Let me know. Oh, is that another thing? Oh, this is rather cool. So we've had an artillery gun, a tank, and now we have, what's that, a Spitfire? Oh, there's something else up there as well. What's up there? Clearly no, it's another artillery gun there. But clearly another sort of war, some sort of war memorial type thing. But yeah, very, very cool. I think somewhere, if I'm remembering rightly, in France there is a tank that you can kind of go and visit. It forms part of an achievement, which we will do at some point. There's a lot of achievements to go in this game, but the Going East, but the West Balkans DLC is where we're heading towards at the minute, and we're going to have a good old look around there. I've noticed the countries now are on the map. The achievements are on Steam as well. If you want to have a look at that, they're down there as well. So there's a lot of there's a lot of getting ready that has already been done with this new update. It's coming. It feels it. Oh, this is Kosice. I think this is where we're supposed to be. We seem to be quite a long way out of it, but yeah, I'll see you when we're a bit closer in, because I don't think we've actually hit the city. It feels kind of like still quite a way out. We can't see a single building. But maybe we will do shortly. Oh my, I did not see that red car at all. And somehow, I'd like to see a replay of that, because we were so close to completely smashing that guy off the edge of the road. Oh man, that was close to a huge accident. All those trucks had stopped, and I thought, right, let's be clever, let's get in front of them, we'll make the most of it. And yeah, did not work in the slightest. So we still haven't found the city of Custard. We're sort of skirting around it. I think it's just to the right, on the right side somewhere, but I'm not really seeing any buildings or anything like that. It just seems like we're in the middle of the countryside at the minute. Oh, here we go. Here is Custard. So we're going to be turning right here, and we're just going to try. We're going to pick up I think there's a question mark in there. I can't remember why I decided to go right here. Might have just been to pick up the city. I'm not sure, but we have picked up here. So we'll go in here anyway and have a look at what this city's got to offer. Oh, he didn't do very well there. Wasn't paying attention, and that's what you get. It's a very, very tight off ramp there. That's rather cool. I like this. A lot of white buildings and sort of very different feel. You've got some sort of castle or cathedral or something. What on earth is that? And again, we've got these things. I mean, it looks almost like a electric train grid or something like that. But there's no tracks. Is it? Are there like wheeled trams that use electricity? Is that what this is? People have probably said, well, he's just an idiot. How does he not know what these things are? Or do people go and go like hang gliding or something? Recruitment agency is what it was. So that's what we've just seen. I don't think there's anything else to pick up as we sort of drive through this. It's a lovely day, and we've only got 130 odd miles to go now to get to. Look how well our team are doing. We're almost up to 100,000 euros, and I haven't picked up anything in recent times. They're doing really well. Right, we're driving out of Custard. We're going to then drive down here. Maybe I'll come back before Budapest, but I suspect we will come back as we get into Budapest. We've got a couple of things to pick up. We want to see what this is over here, but yeah, not far to go now. Apparently 3 hours to go, but it feels a little bit of overkill, that does. Right, see you shortly. Bloody hell, that's not fair. Red light signal offence, but we were waiting behind this car. We were just kind of waiting to go. That feels harsh. we've been done there. We're just now outside the city limits of Custard. Not far to go actually until the Slovakian border, and we should be getting into Hungary fairly soon. But probably not too far up here at all. So yeah, we'll see you when we get through there. We have got the quiz question as well, so I'll do that as we pass through the border. Oh, it's right here. Wow, he's burning out. Yeah, into Hungary. There's a Hungarian flag. And there we go. We are into Hungary now. All looks very, very similar. I've enjoyed this drive actually. It's been something completely different to what we've had elsewhere, I think. Just the feel of it, it does feel, yeah, we've got these sort of generic things that you do see elsewhere, but the fences, for example, here are different, and the cars that are going around, the buses and things like that, they're different to what you get necessarily elsewhere. So there is a lot of thought being put into this game. Right, the quiz question. So this is my favourite geography quiz question for Europe, and see how many of these you can get. So there are 5 European capitals which start with a V. What are they? clue is, in the last episode we visited one of them, but there are 4 more. In the comments, please. Right. Oh my lord. What you doing, you crazy man? It's just... Well, I've not had that before. He was coming for me. I mean, we'd have absolutely decimated him, but you know, I don't want another crash on my resume. Right, I'll see you as we get into Budapest. Right, here we go. An interesting little intersection here into Budapest. No lights or anything. You just kind of, everyone goes just when they feel right about it. Right, in front of us here we can see the tall features of Budapest. There is, as we say, we're going to go past one of the question marks. There will be another question mark to pick up. We've got a speeding offence. I mean, I was just thinking, like, oh dear God, it's not been a good day for. We've done so many things wrong. I don't mind too much, but you know, here we go. Budapest discovered. Yeah, thank God I wasn't trying to get to St. Peter. I was planning to do the trip to St. Petersburg as part of the next thing in the Grand Tour thing, but the Grand Tour achievement. But obviously with the West Balkans DLC coming out so soon, I couldn't go in that direction really. So in the end I thought, no, we need to go in this direction, and thankfully we had this massive job that came up. So what have we got? Renault trucks here. Awesome. Renault dealership discovered. So somewhere out here there is going to be something, and I have to believe it's that thing out there, some sort of tower. Now around Latvia all the towers seem to be water towers, but that, or a radio tower. That I couldn't tell you what it is, but it feels like a TV or radio tower. Definitely feels like that. So let's just see if we can actually take the photo. I wonder if we're too far away at the minute. It may not be that. May not be that. Oh crap, this is where we want to go. Is there anyone behind? Just don't mind us. I think we can get in there now. Right, we've arrived at FedEx. There we go. Job done. We can either skip it. What have I done? I didn't actually mean to do that, but there we go. I was going to have a look at the harder one, but it's been decided. So let's this is not. Oh, I might have this actually. There we go. We're really pleased with those. I mean, yes, we had a lot of issues. We didn't actually. I mean, that's not bad, is it? We didn't lose anything. I was absolutely sure we were going to lose something for just, you know, for all the things we did wrong. But it took us 1 hour and 19 minutes in real time to complete that. 644 miles done. I'm absolutely thrilled with it, I have to say. And we are now really nicely positioned. I didn't see that, whatever that was. I didn't see it, but I think we are going to go back into Budapest and we'll try and pick that up. And then I'm not quite sure. Maybe here, maybe that's where it is, where the route in is, but this is Trieste over here, and you can see this is a port, and there's going to be, well, it goes out to Bari there. So Ankara, oh, I see. So they have updated the ports, so they are going to be going to the right places. That makes sense now. They're not northern cities. They are there, so that's good. So they've got another city in there, and we're really well positioned now to kind of come in here and see what these cities are all about. I think there's like 20 odd cities going in there, and it's a relatively small area compared to like the likes of Hungary, the likes of Poland, for example, where there's a lot of space but not that much in the way of cities. I would love to see them kind of fill this out a little bit. So I feel there's going to be quite a lot going on in there, and every year, every time they make something new, there's going to be more cool stuff that they've got, so there's going to be more stuff to do than there is in the previous thing, so all that's good. Anyway folks, I mean, this is kind of cool. We're in an area of the game nowhere near that we've ever been before, and we are ready to dive into the West Balkans DLC when it arrives on the 19th. I'm very excited about that. I mean, I think this is going to be the next episode, but it might be the 20th that the West Balkans DLC episode comes out, and I might do another episode just in this sort of area. I'm not sure in the meantime, but we will stay here basically. Anyway folks, I hope you've enjoyed this. I certainly have. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Big thank you to all those channel members. You are very much appreciated for donating to the channel. And if you are interested in becoming a channel member, the join button is down below. I'll see you next time. Potentially we'll have a new DLC to play with them. See you then. Bye bye.